All right, so how much do I allow the players to contribute to lore? For their character backgrounds, I like for them to contribute a lot about where they come from and what their stories are. Everyone's backgrounds you see in the opening videos, they wrote themselves, and then I take those and I incorporate that into the world that I'm creating. And occasionally they'll cross paths with aspects of their personal history, and in the future will as well. Some of them will just be breezing through encounters, some of them will actually find moments in the story that will directly be part of their personal goals. I like the players to incorporate aspects of their history. I don't want them to flesh out too much of their current or future aspects of the world, because to them that takes out some of the mystery. What I think is great as a player is knowing where you came from and not knowing where you're going. So like, for instance, Tiberius...
a lot of you asked about my mending wheel.
With the player part.
Because I've used that a bunch. And the mending wheel is like part of something that Tiberius's personal quest is about, that I wrote. I said here, this is what his goals are. This is why he's traveling with this group, of people. And that is like, when I found that thing, he doesn't make it, very difficult, but he doesn't make it easy either. Like when we came across it, there was this NPC, there was this witch, right?
And Hag, you heard me mention her earlier.
We had this interaction where it was about something else, our main quest that we were doing, and he said he was describing her place, and he said something wheel, and was listing things. I was like, wait a minute, that's one of my things I think I wrote about him, and I then, as Tiberius was inquired about it, then that became a conversation between me and the NPC, and is that gone?
No, that's not gone.
Oh no.
What?
The piece of fortune you handed over?
I had to negotiate some of my fortune, which I still don't know what that means.
No, that's gonna fuck us so hard one of these days.
One day it's just
But I had to give that to the witch NPC in exchange for the Wheel of Mending, which is like a very important thing in my quest. So
it's been helpful for everybody.
It's been very helpful.
It's great.
I didn't describe what the wheel did. I named what they were, and Matthew then decided if it was existed, B, what it did.
Having details, but having the DM, giving the DM discretion to decide how it plays out is really awesome.
Yeah, because then I'm surprised, and it's something that I'm expecting to see, and I'm still surprised.
And like for instance, the city you came from, Draconia,
right?
The society. You've given me a lot of information about how you grew up there and kind of how you saw the society, and then you sent me that outline, and now I'm taking what you had come up with and I'm fleshing it out and building it into the world and then running with that essentially. So Tiberius's memory serves right to what his experiences was with Draconia. We'll see how that continues going forward when he eventually returns to his people. So
and I did something similar with like my 4 tribes of the Ashari. I've got the fire tribe and the earth tribe and the air tribe and the water tribe, but from Keyless perspective, I'm from the air tribe. I don't really know a whole lot about the other ones. They're there. So I gave him the idea of the tribes and the backstory that they exist, and now he's fleshing it out.
Yeah, I don't know what the people who came to my parents' castle wanted. They were looking for something, and then I gave him details on what they were doing, but not necessarily what it was all about, because I don't know, but he knows, because he gets to figure that out.
Yeah. It's fun.
Laura and I spent 3 hours in a diner fleshing out our family history.
That's so
It was great.
No.
It was great.
Then you ran into your
that was like
father and his new family.
That was so great.
Their father was like a big part of one of our main quests. It was